Hello, my name is Naja Tao, and I've been doing a series of conversation starters. This is video number 20, and I'm trying to get to 100. So I hope you'll check out my other videos. I've got a little bit of a backlog going right now. But today's question is from talkcoffee2.me, and it is, if you could create a new autumn holiday, what would it be? I would make Sleep Day. And it would be a day, not just a night, because everyone would get the day off to prepare for the best night of sleep ever. People would come up with different ideas for what the best night of sleep would mean for them. For some people, that might mean going to bed all by themselves. Maybe for others, it would mean going to sleep in a slumber party setting. I think that maybe my best night of sleep would mean sleeping under the stars. In a sleeping bag or something like that. And I think that is the direction the marketing would take. So, stars, the moons, clouds in the night sky. I think seasonal items they'd try to sell might be sleeping masks, white noise machines, beds and mattresses, comforters, pillows, and maybe sleep meditation apps. Sleep meditation yoga classes, something like that. Maybe sleep apnea clinics could offer discounts on devices or other incentives to come in. I think cafes could offer drinks that feature some of the flavors of essential oils, because I think some people use essential oils to fall asleep. Some of the common essential oils that use to fall asleep are also standard flavors, like lavender, chamomile, bergamot, peppermint. I think the spirit of Sleep Day would be to discuss the importance of sleep in living a healthy life, which makes me think that another good holiday would be something like Nutrition Day. I think Mental Health Day, that was something else that popped up for me right away. I think that could be a problem, actually. It's good to try to bring attention to mental health because there's still a lot of really calloused thinking about mental health labels and mental health in general. A lot of people just ignore their mental health for as long as they can. But I think it could be a problem also because a lot of the struggles that come with mental health are issues best resolved in private. It's because when you get a bunch of people, when you get the general public especially, commenting on stuff, it's not pretty, it's not good. You get a lot of really bad people mixed in there. And you just might not be ready to share a bunch of personal information. I think a day like Mental Health Day would probably push you to share that information. But I think that sharing information that's really personal before you're ready can end up feeling a little bit traumatic. So I think maybe we should skip Mental Health Day. But I think health-based holidays in general probably make more sense than celebrating historical figures like with Columbus Day or President's Day, because not everyone can agree on who's worthy of celebration. But I think everyone can relate to the need for good health. Just common sense suggests that you should take care of your health. And if it's true that AI is going to usher in something like universal basic income, I think that if that does happen, more people will put their focus on maintaining their health. So I think holidays like this will be even more desirable in the future. So that's Sleep Day, but my favorite thing about this holiday would be the day after, Dream Day. And that would be a day where people would be encouraged to share the dreams that they had the night before. So, that is my response to the conversation starter. If you could create a new autumn holiday, what would it be? Please leave your own answer in the comments section. Please like, please subscribe. And yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit of coloring. And I don't know why, but I think of ladybugs when I think of the fall also. I don't know if I've just seen a bunch of ladybugs in the fall. I want to say that I used to see them for sale in Lazy Acres back in California. And I don't know if that was in the fall or if that was in the summer. But I thought I'd color in this ladybug. Very traditional colors. So my life has kind of been up in the air recently with regard to stuff like trying to figure out my work situation. And I think if I keep struggling to find work, I'm going to have to try education again. I keep switching my educational goals because I was doing like tech as like my career goals, but there are just so many layoffs, and I apply to things and I get no response or a lot of no's. Haven't had a yes yet, so yeah, I'm thinking of switching into something medical instead of doing something tech related. Because I mean that just doesn't seem to be what people want from me. The tech stuff. So it's just a slow, arduous process. So just doing a lot of thinking, reconsidering, and pondering. I really wish that I could go back to writing my silly short stories. I write this series of silly short stories called Seder Plays. And very few people read those books, but it was just a joy for me to write the stories. And I just don't feel inspired to write something funny. Life feels very serious for the past several months. Well, maybe not several months, but for the last 2 months or so. I'm looking for the color white. I'm looking for, what if I did this? Okay, there we go. I wonder if the antenna should be something fun. Something that's not so standard. Blue and blue and green and green. But anyway, I guess that was my update for today. I'm going to choose a color and then I'm going to wrap it up here. It's nice. No, not that color. Think of ladybugs on a leaf or in the trees. That's nice. Nice, simple, bold color for a simple, bold picture. All right. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye.